Hello folks, today I'm back with an update on the flock. As you can tell, the lambs are much bigger and there's a lot more lambs than we had on the previous episode. On the previous episode, we had only one lamb, but now as you can see, we have 5. I will fill you in on the details of which lamb goes where and what we have been doing since. As you can see, I just put down a straw bale. It has been getting, the manure's been starting to pile up, because of the ewes. The lambs have really gotten going, and yeah, they've just been piling it up. I put a straw bale down because it's been really damp in here the last couple of days because, we got a heat wave, and it's been about 30 degrees around there, and it is currently raining outside. It has been raining for, about, since about 5-6 hours, and it's not supposed to stop for a while, and we're supposed to get more snow overnight, so that's not a good thing either. So basically, the air moisture and stuff, it's made it more damp. So who cares about the weather, really? Here's the deal. These lambs, I've got 5 of them on the ground, and these 3 ewes over here have not lambed yet, but there's an exception. The ewe right there on the right, she had a lamb. We thought she was open. She ended up having a lamb, and he was quite tiny. He ended up not being able to make it after the second day. He was really in rough shape. He was small. He was probably 2 pounds tops. He was just a little guy, and he just had really low chances of making it. Also, 242 here, she had a set of twins, and the second ewe would have been number 5, but she ended up having a messed up leg, and she didn't make it either. I've been feeling down about it because it sucks that we haven't been able to have them 2 lambs, because at the current time we have 4 rams and 1 ewe lamb, and I'd really like to have more ewe lambs, so hopefully these 2 have 2 sets of ewe lambs. That'd be really nice. I'd really appreciate it from these ewes. I mean, they can't control it either way, as long as they have some healthy lambs. That's all I really ask for. But really, just hope the lambs turn out. So yeah, those are the 2 ewes that still have to lamb yet. Over here we have 5 lambs. Right there, number 6. You can't really see her. She's right here. She's our only ewe lamb. She came out of the 197 ewe right here. She's right next to Mom, right there. She's a nice looking ewe. She was really big, really long-legged and boned, big structure when she was born, and I'm really excited about this ewe. She's kind of cute because she's got them mutton chops on her. So she was born on February 6th. Here we have number 4, Hattie, or my sister, I guess. She named him, I believe, Marvin. Yeah, that's Marvin. He was born on February 2nd. He had a sister out of 242. Also, you're both out of 242. And she's the one who didn't make it. Now, number 2 here, he's a nice ram lamb. I forgot to mention Marvin's a ram lamb as well. And number 2, right there, and number 3 right there are twin ram lambs. They are both looking really nice. They were born on January 23rd. They were actually, well, let's just put it this way. They were born about 3 hours after I posted the video about the first ram, Alfie, right here. He was born on January 23rd as well, and he's really looking nice. Number 2, he's probably my biggest ram. I'm really excited to get him in the show ring. All these rams are looking pretty nice. Number 4, Marvin, he's smaller, but I'd like to see him get bigger. Just get him on some feed, and we'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, so basically 2 and 3, they're out of the 203 ewe, which she is she right here? I can't really read the writing. Nope. This is Alfie, number 1's mother, and right here is 203. She's a good ewe too. She did a really good job mothering. I was out here till about midnight, 12:45, and the ewe was doing a really good job cleaning them up, and yeah, I'm just proud of these ewes for doing what they could for these lambs. So yeah, any questions about this lambing setup, I can answer them in the comments, but just real quick, I'll show you what I'm feeding the lambs. So right here is some chow for lambs. It's basically my creep feeder that I've got going for them, and you know, it's doing pretty good. We use it on our show lambs in the summertime over at my grandpa's. You know, it does a good job. It really helps with muscling. It's got the protein in it, and basically what it's got in it is some corn, looks like oats, pellets, molasses. You know, just proteins that really help out with the lamb's growth. Along with that, we've got it in this feeder here with some alfalfa on the side, and yeah, so that's basically the lamb's creep. And I just got a little setup here with a nice little gate and some panels. Yeah, I like that setup. So it works pretty nice. It's pretty slick. Lambs slip right in there and get their feed whenever they want. And yeah, I'll have a chicken video coming out soon. It's been so darn cold that if I'm over in the chicken coop, my phone would very well die right away when I'm trying to record. So that's about it with the ewes. Any questions, comments, concerns about the flock, please post down below. I'd really like to have some questions. I'd comment on them for sure. You know, I just appreciate all the viewers who take the time to watch our videos. You know, me and Grant, we may not post the most often, but you know, I just have been keeping forgetting. But I feel bad for you viewers. I really appreciate the subscriptions that you guys do. You know, you guys subscribe to the channel and you watch our videos, and I really appreciate that because, you know, we may not post very often, but we put work into the videos, and we really appreciate that. Also, one last thing, I'm just gonna add it real quick. Grant has did a Instagram giveaway the other day, probably about a week ago, and it did really good. It had over about 50 people in it, and he's going to be doing one shortly here once again, I believe. And yeah, just be sure to go check out the Instagram at FarmLifeSD. It's a very good Instagram. He posts about once a week around there. Depends on what's going on around the farm. So yeah, just be sure to check it out. And you know, we're going to be giving, I believe you have the choice at either a Farm Life SD embroidered can koozie or a Farm Life SD hat. So be sure to go check it out on the Instagram. Other than that, be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to comment any questions, any concerns about the channel. Thank you.